to New England. Happy Halloween, everybody. Have fun trick-or-treating, kids. So we decided to take the steering angle kit back out that we fabricated like a bracket onto because the bolt or the ball joint on the control arm, the angle kit takes up too much of the bolt, so the nuts won't tighten far enough down. One side won't tighten down at all. So we're going to take those back out and refabricate them, make them work a little bit better. So right now I'm going to actually take the knuckles out. We already had to drop the rear subframe to get the exhaust manifolds off, so it's easier to take everything out. I'm going to take the knuckles out so we can fabricate the steering angle kit better. Now I'm just taking everything off of the knuckles. I'm going to pull the power steering rack out and pull the sway bar off. And then we'll be able to lower the motor and start working on the exhaust manifold. We had to cut this tab off that held it onto the knuckle because it didn't mount right because it's made for a two-wheel drive car and we have a four-wheel drive car. So the knuckles and everything on this are different, they're beefier. The problem of why this isn't working is because where the control arm goes through, this is too thick. The control arm, you can see here, this bolt right here for the ball joint is when you put the steering angle kit on, you can see how thick it is. See how thick this is? When you put this on over here, it takes up almost this entire thing and the nut has barely any threads to hang on to. So we're gonna have to redesign this. I think we're gonna cut this off and fabricate something here, do some welding, just redesign this a little bit, but this is what we have already made. Got this whole piece right here and then it's kind of like this. So basically making our own steering angle kit because this thing doesn't work. These $10 eBay steering links do not work. Perks of having a four-wheel drive car, but the axles are beefier and the rear diff is beefier, so guess I can't entirely complain. So we just welded a bracket onto the knuckle to replace the steering angle kit. So we basically took measurements off of where this sits and like where, so this is like the tie rod hole and then this hole is for the control arm. So we took measurements from this and the brackets that we made and we just directly welded a tab onto the knuckle. See right here. So I'll show you guys better angle in a second. But these did not we were getting movement like up and down and side to side, even with a bracket holding this in place. I'll show you the brackets that we welded on in a second, but we were just getting play out of these, which is not good. So we decided to just directly weld a tab for the tie rod to change the angle based off of this directly onto the knuckle, so we won't get that play anymore. It's a lot less bulky, a lot less jimmy rigs together. So steering angle kit would sit on like this. You can see it has this cutout. For the knuckle, the problem we were having is the control arm ball joint was not long enough, so we didn't have enough threads on the nut up here. So, and we were getting movement out of this. So two downsides to that. So we ended up welding this tab on for the tie rod based on where this holds the tie rod. So basically just got rid of this, got rid of the brackets we made. Those the brackets that we made. I mean, it was a snug fit. Like, I can't even get this in here right now. Whatever, you get the idea. I can't even get this back in here. No matter what, we were gonna get movement out of it. So we decided to scrap that and go with this. So on top of that, we're worried about this moving. So we're gonna weld in, I just made these templates. I'm about to cut these out, but basically I just made these templates to sit, have a chunk in here like that, weld that on, and then have a chunk, which way does this go? Chunk like this going this way, like that. So it'll just be like fully welded here and fully welded here, and that will keep it from moving, you know, going like this and bending like side to side. I don't think this is gonna break off, but it'll keep it from bending up and down or like twisting any kind of weird way. So just mark the templates out on here. I just gotta take the plasma cutter and cut these out and then go do the other side. Finished product, just welded all this in, and that's gonna hold the tie rod. Show you the other side. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe below if you haven't already. And see you guys next episode.